Hi there, my name is Ross Dempster and today I'm going to be introducing you to our client Nordstrom. Nordstrom is facing a lot of technological changes in the retail marketplace, and so I'm going to discuss how these changes affect our client, and I'm going to talk a little bit about how our app provides a potential way to prevent these changes from affecting Nordstrom. So Nordstrom itself was a shoe retailer. They were born out of the Alaskan gold rush in the late 1800s, and they eventually evolved into a fully fledged department store. So now they offer, anything from clothes, makeup, cosmetics, and things like that. Nordstrom has always been renowned for superior customer service, good product quality, and a mantra of continuous improvement. They also have a wide range of brands from Michael Kors, Adidas, and Topshop. They face competition from companies such as Macy's and online shopping, so people can go on Amazon and buy clothes from those retail spaces. And so we're going to hope that our app is able to allow Nordstrom to gain more of a foothold in the online retail space. Looking at the SWOT analysis that we conducted, we found that Nordstrom's strengths are its strong brand reputation, going back to that continuous improvement that we spoke about before. They also have a good distribution network, and they have a broad domestic reach. They have over 300 in-person retail outlets in the United States. Some of their weaknesses are gaps in the product range, meaning that there are some areas where Nordstrom is unable to cater to consumers. They have a lack of technological investment, and this is something that we hope to address with our app technology. And they're also losing in niche categories, kind of going back to the gap in the product range sort of idea. In terms of opportunities, Nordstrom has really stable cash flows, and that will allow them to invest in technologies such as the app that we're developing. There's also a decreasing market share, so Macy's is having to shut down many stores, Sears has gone bankrupt, and so Nordstrom is really coming into full strength in the retail department store marketplace. And customers can be found in online channels. Again, going back to our app, we hope to bring in customers through online routes. As for threats, there's increased outsourced pricing, meaning it's cost more to produce goods that Nordstrom sells, so it's going to cost Nordstrom more to put these goods in their stores. There's also slowing production in Asia from the recent coronavirus, and the economic impact of that will affect the United States more broadly, but that's something that Nordstrom has to consider. As well as the transition to strictly online purchases. This is something, again, our app is trying to address. We want customers to be engaged through our app and purchasing products from Nordstrom online. And lastly, imitation products is something that Nordstrom deals with. There's a lot of retailers that offer fake replicas of certain brands that undercut the cost of the legitimate brands that Nordstrom offers.
Now that Ross has outlined who our customer is and the challenges they're facing, we're going to go into what our product actually does for our consumers and how it's going to help Nordstrom. So first off, our product is going to be a mobile application extension of Nordstrom's current app for iOS and Android services. Users will download the app and they can enter their account information. This will include their birthday, their location, other things about themselves, and this is going to help us create a personalized experience for our customers. Of course, we're going to be paying close attention to privacy for our consumers, but as we're going to get into our presentation, we can also use this data to create more personalized experiences for our customers and serve them better. Once consumers have created an account, via their account info, different fashion filters will be displayed. This includes the weather, different life events like weddings, or just everyday activities like hiking or a fancy dinner. Then, once a consumer picks one of these styles, one of these filters, they'll be shown their styles. And these will be displayed, as you will see later in our prototype, in full outfits as well as individual products, which they can immediately purchase via our app. We had a lot of debate during our creation of our app of whether to make our service paid for or free, and we decided that it should be a free-to-use app because this will drive more accounts and drive more sales. A study by McGuffin showed that users are 88% more likely to purchase something on an app if the app itself was free at first. And then secondly, for our target market, we're primarily targeting Gen Z and millennial generations because these people are much more acquainted with technology, online sales, and the use of our applications.
Here's a current screenshot of our app design. To our left here, we see our in-app service that Nordstrom Life will display when you open up the Nordstrom app. As you can see, you're able to purchase certain items as well as outfits, and as Grant stated before, this not only includes the weather, it also includes things like life events, just events around the area, and other similar occasions that you might find yourself with needing a new item.
Now that you've seen what our product can do and what it looks like, we're going to get into how this helps our client and how this helps the consumer. So some key ways that we see this as able to help our client is that it's a new platform to directly market products. This can increase sales and increase our brand loyalty. Also, for Nordstrom, it's going to help increase the data that they're able to gather because it's all being bought online through the app. This will allow them to spot trends earlier and potentially be able to develop new products and get ahead of the curve compared to their competitors. So in addition to spotting new fashion trends, because Nordstrom is controlling what's being showed, they'll be able to potentially offload inventory that may not be selling as well, or something that they just want to get rid of and move on to next season. Additionally, this can sell entire tailored outfits to customers, which if you're selling a total outfit at a place like Nordstrom, that's a huge sale, that's a big benefit. For the consumer, this decreased search costs. You're going to one place, you're seeing this wide variety of clothing, that's a big benefit. It also allows, because it's complete outfits, buyers who are less fashion forward are going to be able to be really confident in what they're getting, knowing it's going to look good, knowing it's tailored towards them, and is currently in style. So consumers who want new fashion trends will be able to check the app daily and regularly to be able to make sure that they're staying up to date and make sure that they're getting everything that's new. And because it's tailored toward the weather, tailored toward current events, the outfits and the clothing is going to be very likely to be worn, which is going to decrease buyer's remorse, make customers happy with their purchases.
So in order to implement Nordstrom Life, we need customers' current location, and we can do that through their location services, through their smartphone, as well as if they're online, we can use something as simple as a zip code. Personal information that we might need, including birth dates, can be entered in as well. Moving forward, we can use heat maps, which we learned about in class, to further understand where individuals are and where they might be traveling to, how they navigate different areas.
So in terms of the financial gains from adopting our Nordstrom Life, we found from the cross-reference from current strategies about how to wear neon videos got 32,000 views in just the first 2 weeks, and also the average conversion rate of the pay-per-click marketing for the online retailing industry is about 3%. Also, the Nordstrom receives $9 for every $1 invested in the marketing advertisement. And also, according to a Boston Consulting Group study, we found that the consumer brands that create more personalized experiences typically are able to increase their sales revenue about 10%. So that will put us on the $9.9 for every $1 invested in the marketing advertisement. So Nordstrom will measure its success through its own conversion rate, number of profiles, and also likes and comments on the posts.
One question is, will this enhanced online presence take away from the excellent in-store experience and customer service that Nordstrom is known for? Well, customer service is defined as the assistance and advice provided by a company to those people who buy or use its products or services. By offering tailored and timely fashion recommendations to customers around the globe, we will have better advised customers with lower buyer remorse. This will lead to happy customers and the same high level of satisfaction Nordstrom is known for. Another potential question is this. You mentioned Nordstrom has healthy financials, strong cash flow, and lots of cash. If they have been doing so well, why do you need to make this change? Well, consumer trends have dramatically changed over recent years, with many more customers choosing to do their shopping online. Nordstrom has been doing well because throughout our history we have believed in continuous improvement. This value has enabled us to outlive our competitors, and we intend to continue to do this in the future. To paraphrase Charles Darwin, adapt or die. Another potential question is this. Will this cannibalize in-store sales? Well, while it is possible that less people will visit our stores, overall, We will have a much larger audience because not everybody lives near a major Nordstrom store. Overall, we see this as a net benefit. Another potential question is this: how will customers really know what they want and believe the recommendations? How will they know that the clothing will look good on them? This is an excellent point, and fitting rooms are one of the benefits of shopping for clothing in person. However, customers have free return shipping on all orders, so they can purchase clothing with peace of mind, knowing that they will be able to return it if they are unsatisfied. Nordstrom has one of the most generous return policies in the industry, and it will stay that way. Another potential question is this: won't this just make the same recommendation to everybody? Well, a core function of this app is to make curated recommendations for every individual user. We will know the user's demographics, and smartphone location tracking will give us data to make tailored recommendations.